Goal Diggers, it's Coach Wendy Cat here. I'm here to share with you a little sneak peek behind the scenes of what we do in our communities. Today, I'm going to talk about networking. What is networking and how is it going to help me be successful in my business? So, what is networking? Well, networking is an opportunity to build relationships and connect with new people. You get many, many things out of networking, things that you might not even think about. You get advice, you can get self-development, you get career development, you get opportunities to do collaborations with others. There's opportunities to find events that you never would have found without going through a networking group. And there's also opportunities to meet people outside of that group by people connecting you. So I'm not talking about networking with your hot list, right? Usually in your business, you start a new business, and right away they tell you to write this nice long list. It's your hot list or your warm market list, right? Your friends, your family, all those people, which you need to do. It's a really good part of when you're first starting out. But what happens when you go through that warm list, right? And then we talk about networking through social, right? We build our friends list, we get to know people on social, and that's really great too. We even go into other groups that are similar to ours, to what we are thinking of, like who of our avatar, going into places where we're going to find people that are going to want what we have. Okay. Yes, these are all great tools and we should utilize them all. We are building an audience, right? We're building a network. The purpose of a networking group is to help you build your network. Don't discount this tool. It's a networking group, right? Finding a networking group is really important. Doing something outside of social, connecting with people outside of your normal bubble is really important. How do you find a networking group? Well, you can start by Googling. So just Google local networking groups. But then you need to decide what type of networking group you would like. Some networking groups are women only. Some have men and women. Some are very business oriented. Some are industry oriented. Some have a specific field that they're focused on or something that they're doing together. Some are nonprofit. Some are there to help you build your businesses. There's all kinds of networking groups. So that's the first step. Figure out what kind of group you want to be a part of. Find it. Maybe you want a local group or a national or even a global group. Find one that has meetings in person or virtual or both. So you have options. Okay. After you figure out where a local group is, then you're going to want to go and check it out. Most groups have a trial period where you can take some classes if they're offering it or come to a meeting and visit and see what it's like. I highly recommend doing this to as many different groups as you can find so you can see what the best fit is for you, right? Not every place is going to be the perfect fit. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is engage, right? So once you're there, you're going to be a part of this networking group. Now, don't make the mistake that I made. The first time I started going into networking groups, first of all, I was already successful in my business and I was looking for other women that were serious about their networking business, okay? Their network marketing business. I had gotten pretty far on my own, but I was like, I wanted to be around women that weren't just doing it for a hobby. I wanted to be around women that were taking it seriously. So that's what I did. I went out there and I started talking to people and asking, and that's how I came across some of the networking groups that I ended up being in. But when I got there, I really didn't know what to do. I was clueless. So I'm going to give you a couple tips. This is what you need to do when you show up at a networking meeting. One, be prepared. Have information, business cards, or they have some really great electronic business cards that we're going to talk about later down the road. But have some way to share your information. Be ready with an elevator speech. If you don't know what that is, again, we'll be talking about that soon. But in the very least, be ready to talk about your product, your service, who you are, your story, your why. Why are you doing what you do, right? And then the next part is actually getting to know other people. Don't go into a meeting thinking that you're going to get all these new customers, right? And be like, I sell this or I have this service. You want to go into these networking groups and serve. You want to get to know people. You want to be a connector. You want to sit down with them find out what they do, find out about them. And guess what? They're going to ask you. They're going to turn around and say, and what do you do? And tell me about you. But you need to be there to serve. Find out about people. Be the person that connects people together. That will work really well for you. This way, you're building a little army of ears and eyes to help you when you need additional business. People will keep you in mind when they hear someone that, oh, Wendy sells that, or Julie provides that service. You should connect with her. People in networking groups always take care of each other. We're always looking for who can I connect who with who, and not just within the group, but outside the group. So it's a really great way to expand your audience outside of your normal bubble, right? Sometimes we get caught up in that. We work so hard on building our audience. We work through our warm list and we build our audience on social, and then we feel like we're stuck. We're not stuck. There's hundreds, thousands, millions of people out there for us to connect with. So I hope you found this of value. And the next time that you see me, we're going to be talking about all the ways of networking as an introvert. Yep, I am an introvert, and I've been very successful at networking. So I'm going to show you some tips on how to be a successful introverted networker, and we'll see how that goes for you too. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.